On the battlefield, Jack buried his teammates with soil and covered himself with another corpse. The Japanese army walked past one by one, stepping on the faces of the wounded soldiers. Suddenly, a Japanese soldier stopped and fiercely stabbed the body. Fortunately, the shot went off target and Jack escaped this deadly disaster. As the Japanese army moved away, Jack quickly dug up the wounded soldiers. Late at night, Jack crawled out again to save people. He repeatedly sent the wounded off the cliff without stopping for a moment. Even though he was exhausted, he silently recited in his heart, "God, please let me save one more." He was so tired that he couldn't stand still, but whenever he was about to fall, he would say in his heart, "Save one more, let me save one more." It was the kindness and faith in his heart that supported him. The officer arrived at the medical tent and couldn't believe it when he saw the wounded being continuously sent down all night. He asked the wounded soldiers, and each one answered, "Jack saves me." At the same time, Jack found the instructor who had seen him clearly on the battlefield. The sweeping Japanese army was approaching them, and Jack quickly picked up his rifle. He wrapped the gun in cloth and dragged the instructor away before running. The instructor ran while shooting at the Japanese army. Running to the edge of the cliff, Jack first let the instructor down. At this moment, the Japanese army chased to the edge of the cliff, and Jack jumped down with a wounded soldier on his back. The Japanese soldiers were about to shoot when they raised their guns, but fortunately, the commander and his soldiers arrived in time and repelled the Japanese. Finally, Jack was saved. The sudden calmness made Jack's tense nerves unable to adapt. On the way back, my comrades all stared at this hero. Originally, it was this person who saved 75 people overnight. Later, the officer approached Jack and sincerely apologized to him for misreading him earlier. The next day, the commander went to capture Hacksaw Ridge, but the soldiers below the cliff remained silent. At this point, Jack had become their spiritual leader. After praying, the soldiers climbed up the Steel Saw Ridge again. This time, everyone was full of fighting spirit because they firmly believed that as long as Jack was there, no matter how many injuries he suffered, he would take them home. This is the power of faith. Soon, the Japanese army raised their flag and surrendered, but the cunning Japanese soldiers casually threw grenades, and Jack rushed over, hitting one with his hand and kicking the second one away with his foot. But the grenade exploded shortly after flying, and Jack was injured, but fortunately it wasn't a big deal until the end. He still remembered the Bible that Shu Tae had given him. The crowd sent their heroes off the battlefield.